I'm going to run you through the Health Bounce Body Scan. So you're going to want to do this before you start any routine in rebounding. It's very important that we wake up the lymphatic system, digestive system, cellular system, and our connective tissue. And the Health Bounce is the perfect way to do that. So we're going to do a Health Bounce Body Scan. So if you have a small deflated ball, I'm going to ask you to grab that, and I'm going to tell you why. If you don't have one, you work out with me, get one. I will link this ball in the description box below. All right, so we're going to just put the ball in between our inner thighs. That's it. We're not squeezing it. We just want to make sure it's not going to fall. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Health Bounce Body Scan. We're going to start at our feet. We're going to go all the way up to our mind in the top of our head. So we're going to just start by pressing down into the mat. We're going to start at our feet with the Health Bounce Body Scan. Now, don't roll on the outside of your foot, and don't roll on the inside of your foot. Don't roll too far forward on your toes or too far back on your heels. Nice and neutral with your feet and your ankle. Your toes are nice and equal, and they're pressing down into the mat. Now, your knees, you have a slight bend in your knees. You have a slight bend in your hip, slight forward flexion. As we come up the body, shoulders are set back, down and away from our ears. And we are just pressing down into the mat. So you have to have a slight bend in your knee, slight bend in your hip to get that press down into the mat. Your heels do not come off the mat. Now, you're breathing into the deepest part of your lungs. You guys, I can't emphasize enough, shoulders back, down, and away from your ears. Do not round in through the shoulders. That is just bad for you on every single level, and it's poor posture. Now, we are holding this ball in between our inner thighs, and the reason is it helps track the toes, knees, and hips forward. And it also engages the pelvic floor muscles. Your pelvic floor muscles act like a sling, holding your internal organs in and up. Now, I'm just going to turn around. So we worked our way up, shoulders set back, down and away from our ears. And finally, we're coming to the top of our head, our brain. Be in your workouts, be in the present moment. Focus on what your body is capable of doing. Understand you are strong, fit, and powerful. And it is with daily consistency that you will make your changes. Now, as we're doing the Health Bounce, we're pressing down into the mat. And you're just holding this ball in between your inner thighs. You're not squeezing it. That puts too much pressure on the pelvic floor. So what I want you to do is put your hand below your belly button behind. So like a sling, these are your pelvic floor muscles right here. So bounce down, press down into the mat. Feel how this ball keeps your hip, knees, ankles, and toes pointing forward. Now, remember, evenly distribute the weight between that right and that left leg when you press down. Feel your pelvic floor have a natural engagement as you press down. The ball helps keep that proper form and technique. Now, keep that bounce, but take the ball away. Yeah, you feel the difference? So you know what a proper Health Bounce Body Scan is and what it feels like to engage your pelvic floor. What it feels like to have the hips, knees, toes pointing forward. And what it feels like to evenly distribute the weight between that right and that left leg. All right, that is a Health Bounce Body Scan. AngieFitnessTV, look in the description box below. And why don't you join me for my foundational Rebounding 7-video workout series, all 14 minutes and under. It's a great foundational series to get you started. All right, guys, hope to see you in my workouts. Comment below if you're doing my 7 video workout series. I'd love to know. Bye.